The Girl on the Train. Written by Paula Hawkins, The Girl on the Train is a book about this one particularly unstable, very emotionally ravaged woman who takes a daily commute train each and every day. And on that commute, she runs by a row of cozy houses, one of which hosts a couple that she views as a perfect couple. She makes up names for these people, and she has fantasies, and she loves to see them. It's like the highlight of her day. Well, one day, she becomes very involved in their lives. This plot is full of sex, murder, betrayal, lying, and let's not forget, trains. So yeah, murder mystery. Now, originally I wanted to check out this book because there's actually a movie coming out tomorrow night. The Girl on the Train. It's an adaptation of this book, obviously, and it's got Emily Blunt. She's the star. She plays Rachel in this book. And so I was very intrigued, and so I picked up the book, and I read it in 2 weeks. So how was it? So yeah, mixed. Let's talk positives first. Number one has got to be a very interesting plot. Very complicated, very, I guess, well thought out. It's, it keeps you guessing to an extent. Talk about that later. But yeah, the plot definitely caught my attention and held my attention for the duration of the book. So that's very, very good. Very worthwhile. Also, the book had a lot of commentary on just how horrible it is to have affairs, how detrimentally awful and destructive that can be to relationships and just people as a whole. So, I mean, that was very, very powerful stuff. There's lots of depression in this book because of that, and that's very realistic, and I respect it. Also, the writing, for the most part, is very good. I do have a few qualms with it, but overall, it was there wasn't much cringing going on. There were never, long periods of time where I was like... So yeah, pretty good. Now for the negatives. Probably the biggest drawback of this book is that I called it. I knew who the person was who committed the violent act pretty much from the very beginning. Now, I will give the book credit for the fact that it did make me question that during the middle, and almost to the point where I was like, no, I don't think it's that person. But in the end, I was right. And these kinds of books, you want to feel like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. But my prophecy came true, so... Now, another flaw with this book has got to be the main character. Her name is Rachel, and she's incredibly depressed, emotionally unstable, and she drinks all the time. Now, that kind of character can be very interesting, but in this book, I found it very hard to get behind her because she did all this stupid stuff. She was getting drunk and all that stuff. And you can't really like a character like this who's so all over the place. You can feel for her, but you can't really like her. And that detracted from my experience. Another flaw I had with this book were a few times in the writing, I audibly went, oh my gosh, God, And the reason I did that is because while most of the lines in this book, in the chapters, are very good, very chilling, the way you want them to be in a mystery like this, some of them in this book, where the chapter would end, the lines would be so unbelievably cliche, and they would be playing on the whole sex intrigue and affair crap. It got to the point I was just like, there were a few times I couldn't handle myself. I was like, no. Now look, is The Girl on the Train the national phenomenon? Did it deserve that phenomenon? I don't think so. It is a good book. It is not an incredible book like Gone Girl, which is a book that it's been compared to many, many times. But, I mean, is the book worth your while? I really do think so. I think you'll get a really good murder mystery out of it. You'll get some entertainment, some thrills. And, I'm very much looking forward to the movie coming out. And I actually think it might improve upon the story. So, yeah, it's overall a good book. The Girl on the Train gets a B. So tell me, have you read The Girl on the Train? If so, comment below and tell me what you think about it. And if you like this video, please like it and subscribe, tell your friends about the channel. And don't hang around any trains, okay? Because what you see could hurt you.